everyone. Welcome back to Easy English Podcast, the podcast where we don't just teach you English, we show you how English actually lives, how it breathes, how it moves, how real people use it every single day. I'm Hana.
And I'm Alex. And if you are new here today, perfect timing. Seriously, this episode is one of those episodes that will genuinely change the way you hear English forever. Welcome to the family. We are so glad you found us.
And if you've been with us for a while, you already know we don't do boring here. We don't do heavy grammar books. We don't do repeat after me in a robotic voice.
Repeat after me.
Never that. We do real. We do human. We do two friends sitting together figuring out English like it's the most interesting thing in the world.
Because honestly, it is.
It really is. And today's topic, this one is so good because this is something that nobody teaches you in school. Nobody puts it in the textbook, but every native speaker does it every single day.
Today, we are talking about connected speech, how native speakers connect words together when they talk fast. But before we start, a little reminder, if you like our podcast, don't forget to like and subscribe to Easy English Podcast. It really helps us so much.
So much. Okay, so Alex, let me ask you something. When you first started really listening to native speakers, movies, podcasts, conversations, what was the most confusing thing for you?
Honestly, the speed. I always thought, why do they talk so fast? Don't they know I need a moment?
Just 1 second, please. Just one tiny second.
Just one. But then I realized they weren't actually talking faster than normal. They were just connecting words in a way I was never taught.
Yes, that's exactly it. Native speakers don't speed up, they just connect.
And connecting words is completely natural. It's not lazy, it's not sloppy, it's just how mouths work when language becomes comfortable.
Think about it. When you speak your own language, do you say every word separately, perfectly, with a little space between each one?
Of course not. Everything flows together.
Exactly. And English does the same thing. It flows.
And today, we're going to look at the most common ways English connects words, with real examples, real sounds, real situations.
Starting with the most famous one, wanna.
Oh, yes. Let's start there.
Okay, so want to becomes wanna.
This is probably the most well-known connected speech example in English, and almost every learner has heard it, but not everyone knows why it happens.
So let's understand it. Want to. Say it slowly. Want to.
Now say it a little faster. Want to.
Even faster, wanna.
You hear it? The T from want and the to, they just melt together.
And the O in to becomes a softer sound, So to becomes ta, and then want to becomes wanna.
It's not a choice. It's just what happens when your mouth moves naturally.
And quickly, let's hear it in real sentences.
I want to go to the beach.
Full form, I want to go to the beach.
Do you want to grab some coffee?
Full form, do you want to grab some coffee?
She doesn't want to talk about it.
Full form, she doesn't want to talk about it.
See how natural wanna sounds in every single one of those?
And here's something important. Wanna is for speaking, casual conversation, not for formal writing.
If you're writing an email to your boss, want to.
If you're texting your friend, wanna is completely fine.
Speaking in a job interview, want to.
Speaking with friends, wanna everywhere.
Context matters, but in everyday casual speech, wanna is completely natural and correct.
Okay, let's look at the next one.
And this one is my personal favorite.
Which one? Going to becomes gonna.
Oh yes, gonna, another superstar of connected speech.
Going to, said fast, becomes gonna. Let's feel it. Going to, going to, going to, gonna.
The ing shortens, the to melts, and suddenly, gonna.
I'm gonna call you later. I'm going to call you later.
We're gonna need a bigger bag.
We are going to need a bigger bag.
It's gonna be okay.
It is going to be okay. That last one, so comforting.
Right? Gonna somehow makes everything feel more human, more warm, more real.
Because it is real. That's how people actually speak when they care about someone.
Not perfectly, not formally, just naturally.
And again, gonna is for speaking and casual writing, not formal documents.
Your heart says gonna.
Your formal email says going to. Perfect rule.
Let's do one more big one before we move forward.
Have to, has to.
Oh, this one surprises people.
It does, because have to looks very clear on paper.
Have to. Two simple words.
But say it fast, hafta.
The V sound softens, the to becomes t, and suddenly, hafta.
I have to finish this before tomorrow.
I have to finish this before tomorrow.
She has to leave by 8.
She has to leave by 8. And notice have to becomes hafta and has to becomes hasta.
Different subjects, slightly different connected forms.
But both follow the same logic, natural, fast, flowing.
And once you know this, when you hear a native speaker say, I have to go, you won't panic. You'll just smile and think, oh, hafta. I know that one.
Superpower activated. Exactly. Connected speech is how native speakers naturally join words together when they talk fast.
It's not lazy, it's not wrong, it's just natural mouth movement.
Want to, wanna, going to, gonna, have to, hafta. All casual, all spoken, all completely real English.
And we're just getting started. Ready for more?
So ready. Let's go.
Okay, I want to ask a question for our listeners.
Ooh, what kind of question?
Have you ever watched an English movie and suddenly someone says something and the subtitles say one thing, but what you heard sounded completely different?
Oh yes, all the time.
And that gap between what you read and what you heard, that's connected speech.
Because the subtitles showed the full formal words, but the actors are speaking naturally connected.
And today, we're closing that gap forever.
One connected form at a time.
So let's continue. Next one.
And this one is everywhere in English conversation. Kinda becomes kinda.
Kinda. Oh, this one is so common. Kind of, said fast, kinda.
The D and the of melt together, the F almost disappears, and you get kinda.
That movie was kinda boring.
That movie was kind of boring.
I'm kinda tired today.
I am kinda tired today.
She was kinda upset about it.
She was kinda upset about it. And kinda does something interesting. It softens things, makes them less direct.
Yes, instead of saying, that was boring, which sounds harsh, you say, that was kinda boring. It adds a little gentleness, a little, I don't want to be too direct here.
Kinda is your polite escape route. Now, sorta becomes sorta.
Sorta. Same idea as kinda. Same softening effect.
Sorta, fast, sorta.
I sorta understand what you mean.
I sorta understand what you mean.
It was sort of interesting.
It was sort of interesting. And kinda and sorta are almost interchangeable.
In casual speech, I'm kind of, sorta hungry. Both work. Both sound natural.
Both say, I'm not completely sure. It's somewhere in the middle.
English is very good at expressing that middle space, that not quite yes, not quite no feeling.
Which is very human, because life is mostly lived in that middle space.
That got philosophical quickly.
Connected speech does that to me.
Now let's talk about one that confuses so many learners. Out of becomes outa.
Outa, yes, this one shows up everywhere.
Out of, fast, outa.
The T from out connects with the of, and of almost disappears into a softer sound.
Get out of here.
Get out of here.
We're out of time.
We are out of time.
I'm out of ideas.
I am out of ideas. And outa often carries energy, urgency, motion.
Get out of here. That has power. That has feeling.
Saying get out of here separately, it's correct, but it loses a little of that energy.
Connected speech carries emotion. That's something people don't talk about enough.
It really does. The way words connect, it changes the feeling of the sentence, not just the sound, the feeling.
Yes, and that's why listening to native speakers is so important, not just to understand words, but to feel how English actually carries emotion.
Let's talk about something slightly different now. Not just two words connecting, but sounds that change or disappear completely.
Oh yes, this is the next level of connected speech.
And the most common example, the letter T, or specifically what happens to T in the middle of words or between words.
Because T is a very busy letter in English, and it does very different things depending on where it is.
In formal speech, T is clear, water, better, later.
But in casual American English, that middle T becomes something closer to a D sound.
Water to water, better to better.
butter to butter.
And British English handles T differently again. Sometimes it almost disappears completely.
I'll meet you later.
The T just vanishes.
And this is why learners sometimes can't catch words they already know, because the sound changes so much in fast speech.
You know the word water. You studied it. You know it perfectly. But you hear, "Can I get some water?"
And your brain searches and searches. Water. What is water? I don't know this word.
But you do know it. It's just wearing the connected speech costume.
A connected speech costume. I love that.
Once you rip off the costume, you know the word underneath. Always.
Let's do a fun exercise. I'm going to say some sentences the way a native speaker would say them fast, and Alex will say the full, slow version.
Like a translation game, but for accents. I love it. Ready?
Ready?
What do you want to do tonight?
What do you want to do tonight?
I'm gonna grab some food. You coming?
I am going to grab some food. Are you coming?
Did you see that?
Did you see that?
Coulda, woulda, shoulda.
Could have, would have, should have.
Let me think about it.
Let me think about it.
Give me a second.
Give me a second.
Don't know.
I don't know.
Gonna have to wanna try harder.
Okay, that one was a little mean.
Going to, have to, wanna, try harder. 3 connected forms in one sentence.
And native speakers say things like that without even thinking because it's automatic.
It's comfortable. It's just English on autopilot.
And that's exactly where we want our listeners to get to. Not autopilot tomorrow, but with every episode a little closer.
Every listen, every conversation, every wanna and gonna and kinda a little closer.
Let's talk about some more connected forms that come up constantly in daily conversation.
Let me becomes lemmy.
Let me, fast, lemme. The T connects with me and softens.
Let me show you something.
Let me show you something.
Let me think.
Let me think.
Give me becomes gimme.
Give me, fast, gimme. The V almost disappears, the me stays.
Give me a minute.
Give me a minute.
Can you give me a hand?
Can you give me a hand?
Come on becomes come on.
Come on, fast, come on. The E disappears. Everything shortens. Come on.
We're gonna be late. Come on.
Come on, we're going to be late. Notice that sentence had 2 connected forms, come on and gonna.
Which is completely normal.
Native speakers stack connected forms all the time, multiple in one sentence, one flowing river of connected sound.
And once you start hearing them, you can't unhear them.
Which is the best kind of learning when it becomes permanent.
Okay, I saved something special for this one.
What?
The ones that make even intermediate learners stop completely. Coulda, woulda, shoulda.
Oh yes, these 3, the famous trio, could have, would have, should have, said fast in casual speech, become coulda, woulda, shoulda.
Let's break them down one by one. Could have becomes coulda.
The have almost disappears. It becomes just a soft sound at the end. Coulda.
I could have done that differently.
I could have done that differently.
Would have becomes woulda.
Same thing. Woulda.
She would have told you if she knew.
She would have told you if she knew.
Should have becomes shoulda.
Shoulda. I shoulda listened to you.
I should have listened to you. And these 3, coulda, woulda, shoulda, they carry a very specific emotion, regret.
Yes, regret. Looking back, wishing things were different. I shoulda studied harder.
We could have been there on time.
It woulda been so much better.
And you know, there's even an expression in English, coulda, woulda, shoulda.
Which means stop thinking about what could have, would have, should have happened. It's done. Move forward.
Stop with the coulda, woulda, shoulda. Just focus on now.
Which is actually beautiful life advice, wrapped inside a grammar lesson.
That's Easy English Podcast, grammar and life advice all in one.
Now, one more set, and these are the ones that come up in fast questions, because questions in English get connected too.
Oh yes, questions are some of the most connected things in English.
What are you becomes whatcha.
Whatcha? What you doing?
What are you doing?
What do you becomes Whataya?
Whataya? What do you think?
What do you think?
Did you becomes Didja.
Didja. Did you hear that?
Did you hear that?
Do you want to becomes do you wanna?
Do you want to come with us?
Do you want to come with us? And these in a fast native speaker conversation, they fly by so fast, so connected, so natural.
And before, they were invisible, just noise, fast, confusing noise.
But now you have the key. Now you can unlock them, every single one.
Let's talk about how to actually practice this, because understanding is one thing, but using it, feeling comfortable with it, that takes a little work.
And the good news is, practicing connected speech is actually really enjoyable.
Because it involves listening to things you already love.
First, watch movies and TV shows without subtitles sometimes. I know, scary.
But just for a few minutes. Just try. Don't focus on understanding every word.
Focus on hearing the sounds, the connections, the flow.
You'll start noticing gonna and wanna and kinda appearing everywhere.
Second, listen to English podcasts at normal speed.
Not slowed down, normal, natural speed, like this one. Because every episode you listen to, your ear is training, even when you don't realize it.
Your ear gets sharper, your mouth gets more comfortable, your English gets more natural. That's not motivation talk, that's just how brains work.
Science and English learning together.
Third, try to use one connected form every day, just one.
Today you use gonna, tomorrow you use wanna, the next day you use kinda.
Small steps, every day. That's how fluency is built. Not in big dramatic moments, but in small, consistent practice.
Small and consistent always wins.
Always. And here's one more tip. Record yourself, just on your phone. Say a sentence with a connected form. Listen back. Does it sound natural? Does it flow?
Oh, recording yourself is so powerful and so uncomfortable at first.
So uncomfortable. But you get used to it. And every time you listen back, you hear your own improvement.
Which is the best feeling in language learning, hearing your own progress.
Let's have one last natural conversation using connected speech, the way real friends talk.
I love this part. Okay, so what you doing after this episode?
Honestly, I'm gonna make some tea. Let me think. Probably gonna just relax. I should have gone to the gym today, but I really didn't wanna.
I could have told you that was going to happen.
Was it that obvious?
Kinda, yeah.
Okay, fine. I should have been more disciplined, but give me a break. We just recorded a whole episode.
Fair enough. Do you want to grab food after?
At a course. Wait, is that right? That's of course, not an at a situation.
See? Even we make connected speech mistakes sometimes.
Which is the whole point. Even when you make mistakes, the conversation continues. Life continues. Nobody stops and gives you a grade.
You just laugh and keep going.
Always keep going. I want to say something to every person who listened to this whole episode.
Say it.
Do you remember the first time you heard a native speaker talking fast and you understood nothing? That feeling of completely lost?
Most learners have that moment, that wall. But today, that wall got a little smaller because now you know about gonna and wanna and hafta and lemmy and gimme and coulda and shoulda and woulda and oughta and kinda and sorta.
You know why they happen.
You know what they really mean.
And next time you hear them, your brain won't panic. It will just quietly say, oh, I know that one.
And that moment, that quiet recognition, is one of the best feelings in language learning because it means English is becoming yours, not just something you study, something you actually understand, something you actually feel.
And feeling a language, that's when you know you're really getting there.
And you are getting there, every single one of you.
Connected speech is how native speakers naturally join words in fast, casual conversation. Not lazy, not wrong, just human. And now, yours.
Before we say goodbye, if this episode helped you hear English differently, please like this episode, subscribe to Easy English Podcast, and share this with one friend who always says, I can't understand native speakers.
Because now they can. With this episode, they can.
Leave us a comment below. Which connected form surprised you the most today? Was it wanna? Was it coulda? Was it didja? Tell us. We read every single comment, every one, and we love hearing from you.
And next episode, we have another topic that is going to make your English feel even more real, even more natural, even more alive. So stay subscribed, stay close.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for learning. Thank you for trusting Easy English Podcast.
Keep going, even on the days when English feels hard, because every wanna and gonna you understand is one step closer to the English you've always wanted.
See you in the next episode. Until then, keep talking, keep learning, and keep growing. Bye, everyone.
Bye.